Hey guys, y'all. I am so sorry, y'all. I'm here, y'all. Look, this is not the way that I wanted to come on, y'all. Look, I got my little salad. Hey guys, I was just coming on to say hello, y'all. I didn't realize I had this public. I'm so sorry to have you guys waiting, but listen, I was hungry. So I'm about to eat my food. How y'all doing? Hey, CC, India. Yeah, Kayla. What's up, y'all? Hey, Cora. What's up? Hey, wait, who's that? Davelli. Hey, CC. I don't even see. Let me see. I can't even see him. Pierre. Hey, boo. What's up? How y'all doing? Hey, Brittany Chanel. Y'all, I'm fooling with this hair and shit. Let me see. I don't like the way that it's looking. Let me see. I don't know. But y'all know I got to shift shit. Let me see. I don't know. Yeah, I had my hair the right way I wanted. And then I was fooling around with it. Hi, y'all. Don't mind me. I was just really coming on to say, hey. Mmm. Eat my salad. I still ain't liking this shit. We said, I don't know. I had it a certain type of way. I don't know. Mm. Yeah, this ain't the way this shit was supposed to go. Mm. But let me drink. Hey guys, look, I know y'all like. Listen, so what's up, y'all? I just came on to say hello, see what's going on with y'all. I've been seeing stuff going on in the streets with Livy Pooh and Gerard and all that type of stuff. So I just thought I would just come on, hang out with y'all for a little bit. Is there something y'all want to talk about? I'm so sorry, y'all. This is not the way I wanted this to go. But mm, mm, yeah, because when my hair ain't right, look, I might have to just delete this shit. Hey Monique, what's up, y'all? I was so hungry. I didn't realize this live. Honestly, y'all, I did not realize this live was public. I was putting it private because I wanted to add a thumbnail. I wanted to do some other stuff, but hey, here we are. Hey Monique. Hey Anisha. So what's up with y'all? Y'all good? We just here, y'all. So I got my little salad, y'all. So I got some chicken. I got a chicken salad, chicken salad from 81st Deli, Superior. mm. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Monique. Yeah, it is good. So, guys, y'all know I've been trying to, lose a little weight around here. I know it's a little late to be eating, but listen. Yes. Hi, Purple Virgo. Hi. What's up? Hey, Miss TR. We just winding down for the night. I know. Cause y'all, I was in Tia Mars live. I was in Fran's live, y'all. So what is going on with Liv, y'all? I'm like, what girl? But I guess she used that situation that happened at the mall, as ammunition. So, mm, mm, mm. Yeah, I ain't. It's not doing giving what I need. I don't know what it is. It's something, and I ain't liking it. Let me see. I should have made the curl this side. Mm. You have been doing a great job, Ty. Very proud. Thank you. Mm. Yo, mm-mm. Maybe this is better. I don't know. Hey, Nisha. Mm. Yeah, I've been doing the damn thing. Today was a rest day for me. Tomorrow, I'm going to, be back in the gym and stuff though. Yep. I'm making it do what it do. So I decided I'm going to do 3 months progress pics, 6 months progress pics, and 12-month progress pics. I'm sorry. Oh, pure. If you're still in here, I found the Olive Garden croutons right there. Look, mm, 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 mm. Yo, mm. That salad beat me up. Anyway, y'all already know I got a spray. That's probably what's wrong over here. Mm. Yeah, I'm about to lean back and I see. Yeah, I don't know how this gonna work here. I'm so sorry, y'all. Mm. Oh, let me let this dry on my face. Mm. Hey, S-Mac. Hey, Boo. How are you? Hey, Miss CR. Ty, you inspired me to work out consistently. Yay! Your 1 weekend. Okay. Okay, Boo. Let's go. Yes. Listen. Oh my gosh. Y'all, this is some bullshit. Look, look, I might have to wait a minute. I don't know which way this is going. Yo, y'all, look at my little pajama pants I got on. Oh, wait, can I see my pajama pants? Let me see. Something ain't right here, and I don't know what it is. I'm sorry, y'all. Wait, this goes here. I don't know. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, see, this is what 30 inches looks on me, guys. If y'all can see, can y'all see the? But I'm a tall girl, so this might look like a 24-inch. Anyway, mm, I'm so proud of you. Whose birthday is it? Do you have a trainer tie? No. Mm-mm. I don't. I need to get one. I was thinking about getting one. One of my friends was telling me yesterday that I need to try AWOL because they said that they would get you right. But I'm just gonna stick with where I'm at now. But yo, what is going on here? Yeah, I don't know. Yo, I'm sorry. All right, take the hair off and put it behind. I know, because I'm gonna be here all night messing with this thing. Mm. You got what? You love that dressing. What dressing, boo? I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, I got hair. Dude, this ain't, I don't know. Whew, child. Hey, the Credence and Mikey show. How are you? I'm doing good. I with some salad that I made. Yep, I got some chicken. It's a chicken salad from 81st Deli, Superior. Oh, it's good, y'all. So let me see. Thank you, thank you. It is good. Hey, Mary Blue. Yeah, y'all, this live is so jank. I'm so sorry. Again, if you just joining, this is not how I wanted it to go. I didn't know that it was public because I wasn't sure if I was gonna come live tonight or not. But then I came back in here from making my salad and I saw people in the chat. I was like, oh no. So here I am. Hi, Wildfire. I mean, Wildflower. Yeah. Mm, mm. Yeah, nap. What you say? Mikey love to see. Oh, Mikey. Mikey. Mikey, this is for you. Because you know I love you. Mm. Mary Blue, what it do, boo? Yeah, I was hot with these damn lights and shit. Mm. I'm glad you come on mukbang style. I wasn't trying to. I honestly had thought about going live. Then I said, oh no. And then I did it just to say, hey, 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 waiting there to make my salad. I came back in here because I was just gonna just forget it. And then I was like, and I saw people in the chat. I was like, damn. So I said, you know what? It is what it is. Mm. I know, S Mac. I know. I know. Y'all like, girl. Like, try it again, man. It's so good. Mm. Ooh, yeah, this is good. This is better than an orgasm. Yes, no, I'm just saying it is. Okay, for right now. Okay. Listen, the big O. Yeah, I know. Yeah, what is going on with this? Okay, listen. Mm, mm. Look, what y'all talking about? Oh, a deadlifting. Oh, yeah. What in the world? I had day 10, guys. I gotta put a short. I did do a short, but I forgot to put that up too, y'all. I'm just all over the place tonight. I don't know what's going on here. Because I was coming on wanting to talk about promise rings. That's what I wanted to come on and talk about. Because I'm convinced some of y'all men don't like you all for real. Cause ain't no way. Okay, if you're of marrying age, honey, you do not need to, especially if you have children with a man. Like, nah. Mm. Because, and what prompted this, because y'all know pure intentions, right? Oh, wait. Before we get into that, hold on. Mm. Let me finish this first. Mm. Hold on, y'all. Ah, All right, come on, salad. Hold on. Let's go. Mm-hmm. So, guys, one of our good dear sisters, Doris, twin mom, guys, I want you guys to please say a prayer to her. She's going, through a hard time this holiday season. She had some deaths in her family, and I talked to her about it. But I just want to give my condolences publicly to her and her children. If y'all want to put some praying emojis in the chat, please pray for her, y'all. Please pray for her. Because a lot of people are going through things this holiday season. And she's one of my good sisters. So, I did tell her and I spoke to her, that I would ask the chat, to pray for her. I don't know if she wants me to go into any detail, but just say a prayer for her. And if you're in need of prayer for a family member or someone else, a close friend, whomever, just let me know, guys. I did want to say that, guys, because people are going through some things. Yo. Oh, God, I'm so sorry. I know y'all like, what in the world going on? Oh, you had a promise ring. Oh Lord, yeah, but please pray, guys. Mm. Thank you, guys. Yes, thank you, guys. Okay. Hey, Ask Bama girl. Okay, the reason why. Okay. So y'all, I see your prayers and everything. What is going on here? So y'all, with this promise ring thing, I'm talking about if you already have children with the said person, guys. That's what I'm talking about. And you done bore his kids and everything else, and that he gonna give you a promise ring. Like, make it make sense here. That's where I'm at with it. You giving this man all these babies, y'all are playing house, y'all are doing the most. And then he presents you with a promise ring. A promise ring to do what? To prolong the relationship so he can do whatever he want to do with the promise that after he done doing whatever he want to do, then in 10, 15, 20 years, then like make it make sense here, y'all. Like I don't get it. So Brittany, you said that you had a promise ring came like a month, like month and but the ring a year in. Okay, but now, okay, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead here, guys. So who knows who Maya Galore is? Okay, my good sis pure intentions let me know that she got married, okay? And I don't think she received the promise ring. She received the engagement ring and got married in less than about a year, without any her bearing any babies. I believe she has a child from a previous relationship. But I'm thinking back in the day, like even like when our grandparents and stuff, I ain't never heard nobody, and I asked some of the elders, like if they ever heard of like a promise ring. Like what? I don't understand like where that even comes from. And I can see, and somebody in my chat mentioned, oh well, the young kids are doing that, but I don't know. I'm still not convinced, y'all, for real. Because you're not going to sit here. You ain't going to waste my time promising me what? Like, what are you promising me? So, case in point, okay, y'all know Gingy over there. Okay, she got a promise ring 4 years ago. The promise ring was presented to her because her boyfriend felt guilty. Okay, felt guilty because he had another woman pregnant. I don't want no promise ring on the good, on the strength of that shenanigans. I that's not no. That's where I'm saying. So in that particular case, because you guys are familiar, so what has it gotten her? Nowhere, but just getting laughed at on the internet. Make it make sense here. I'm sorry, y'all. I just, and I know y'all like, well, Tasha Ray, like, why are you such on this promise ring shit? Don't waste my damn time. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like what are you promising? I know, people say, oh, well, he's promising to be faithful and to, whatever the case may be, but nah. Mm-mm. Try it again. You're not gonna waste my time. Nope. Sorry. Sorry. So let me read y'all comments. Cause y'all I have wrote some notes, guys, for real. Let me see. I mean, it's about to be 2023, guys, for real. So a lot of men probably want to give y'all a promise ring, basically to let him cheat in peace. We've seen that happen. Okay. We've seen it happen. Again, I reiterate to you guys that a lot of these men, they don't commit, in their 20s. A lot of them don't. There are some that will, but there's some men out here that just, and it's not just the young men, it's the older men. I don't get it. It's not that hard. You see a woman you want, you like, and y'all, entertaining each other and stuff, do you know, yeah, I don't know. Mm, my throat. Yeah, let me see, y'all. Oh, that's understandable to get a promise ring at that age. Wait, at 17. Yeah, I'm talking about more so a promise ring when you already bore children for this man. Like, what else is like, why wouldn't you want to give, your whole girlfriend your last name? Like, why wouldn't you want to do that? It makes no sense to me. But hey, you like it or you listen. That promise ring was null and void at the transfer of funds. Pierre, you crazy. You something else. Mm. Mm. And if you're young, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know about even that. Give me a nice necklace or something. Give me something. Like, don't be giving me a ring. So you guys, so when y'all got whoever got a promise ring, so when you received it, like, what did you like? Like, I'm just saying, if somebody gave me a promise ring right now, I'd be like, mm-mm. Ain't no way, y'all, for real. Ain't no damn way. Mm-mm. I know y'all. I'm all in the salad. I'm so sorry, y'all. But what y'all got to say? Anybody want to call in? Look at it's used as an adult age as pacifiers to keep the female's mouth shut. Mm. Exactly, pure. Exactly. How about almost boring kids? Right. That's what I'm wondering. And I'm trying to think because I was like, I don't know. Like, I'm looking for where's the men that lead? Like, where are they at? Where are the men who, are not out here with this F stuff? Like, where they at? All they want to do waste your time, fuck you. Okay. And the sex don't even be that good for real, for real. They really don't. Yeah, sorry. You whack. Yes, you are. I'm sorry. Yes, it's late night. but but listen, I don't know. I just feel like at my age, if somebody gave me a promise ring, and I would be like, listen, sir, big sir, nah. But hey, some sure don't, but I don't know what y'all talking about. Hi, Stephanie. Hey, he gave her a mood ring, not a mood ring. Mm. So I'm in the street. I got a ring on. Somebody asked me, "Oh, you married?" No. Oh, are you engaged? No. Well, what is the ring? Because the ring finger signifies something, ma'am. Oh, I got a promise ring. Woo! No. I know y'all like you say some case a promise ring is a promise you'll be his babe. Right? Exactly. Hey, who are you? You are absolutely right. Anybody want to call him? Hi, Mandy. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna stop eating and get right. Mm. Y'all, this is some bullshit. This ain't the way this was supposed to go, y'all. I promise y'all it wasn't. Okay, maybe. Wait a minute. This fucking hair. Listen, get over here. Get your ass over here. Okay. You say yes. Hey, Arlene. Yes, it doesn't take a man. Absolutely. I'll call in. Oh, okay, good. Come on. Cause listen, help save me, cause I'm like all over the place right now. Let me see. Copy. Oh wait, copy. Edit. Paste. Yeah, let's have some good dialogue here, guys. Okay, and then I'm going to pin the link if anybody want to call in. We can talk about whatever, y'all, for honestly. So let me go to YouTuber. Let's see. Where's my channel? Let me see. Shut up. Oh, wait. Pin message. Wait, is this the one? Shut up. Let me see. Pin message. Did it do it, guys? Yes. Yeah, so y'all call on in. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Some jank stuff, I'm sorry. Yeah, but let's have a conversation about this. Brittany, you gonna call in, or anybody who's received a promise ring? Call in. Well, I'll get myself together here. Let me say this way. Yo, this is some bullshit. Let's see. Oh, okay. She's on here. All right, y'all. We got a guest. Hey, Marina.
Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. Let your
Hey,
hair down, let your
hey, hey.
Oh, don't start now.
I do the Tulum dance.
She been drinking. Hey, she roll that body,
Hey,
hey.
no,
Every time now.
like girls.
I ain't gonna get started. I ain't gonna get started. But
Yeah,
yeah. I said that sounded good as hell, ain't it? That sounded look good.
it's good. Look, everything I do is good, baby,
Man, I
baby.
was like, oh,
I was like, ooh, yeah, but
yeah.
oh, I'm sorry, Brittany.
Nah, but seriously, on a serious note, when you were saying, where the guys are the guys, I've been, I've been on certain platforms, to be nameless, but guys are looking for the same thing we're looking for. It's like a needle in a haystack when it comes to relationships and settling down. I just think that when you have it so easy and there's people out here just willing to just they don't care about what you do, that makes it harder for the people that really want to establish a real relationship to get what it is that they would like. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's
So
too much exception. It's too much accepting bull crap that's going on, which makes the guys think that the next woman is going to accept the same thing as the woman, and vice versa.
right, right. I have to agree with that. So in regards to promise, I'm sorry, I was eating the chicken salad.
It's okay. You don't let it.
so so would you accept the promise ring, or have you ever?
I've, I've actually had proposals. I never had a promise ring, and no, I won't accept that promise ring because
Absolutely.
I just feel like it means nothing. It means nothing. There is no sentimental value when it comes to promise ring. Now, for some people, it means something because it means that they were chosen. A person cares about them enough to want to settle down. To each his own. But I personally won't want to accept the promise ring because I just feel like it means nothing. It means nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
It doesn't secure you for a future. It doesn't secure you for anything. It's just saying that anything still can happen while I have this ring.
Right. Well, and don't let them, like, listen. I mean, because like marriage really is like a business. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? It really is.
Hmm.
And I would rather be a, wife on the obituary, not the family friend on the
You get
bottom.
what I'm saying?
Be a
Mm-mm.
friend.
Mm-mm.
And I
Not at
call
the bottom.
it a fucking
At the top, right? Not the bottom, but the top.
okay. That's a period. They don't play with me.
That's the thing. It's just crazy that anybody would think that that would be like that would promote your happiness. I feel like I would be happy just knowing that I got a promise ring from somebody. I wouldn't be excited about it because, like I said, I'm a realist. I believe that I don't care if it's an engagement ring. I'm
Right.
still I'm still thinking in the mind frame that something can still happen. That a person could still love me enough, but then there's still room for a person to screw up sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So I accepted in my mind. I accepted in my mind that anything is possible. Anything can happen. It is crazy because sometimes you have to give yourself. You have to be prepared, but you shouldn't be prepared if that makes sense,
But
especially if somebody basically putting an engagement ring. That's different.
absolutely. But the question I want to have is like someone like myself is dating intentionally, and I make that known from the start. Like, I'm not playing with you. Like, I mean, I could be a little hard now. Maybe that's probably, my issue now. But at the end of the day, I'm not putting up with that bullshit. I did that. I'm not
Mm.
doing it.
I'm on a dating scene myself, and it's crazy out here. It's crazy. You got people like, oh well, you shouldn't be. I'm not looking for nothing. Trust and believe. The girl be pulling them, but at the same time, it's like no, it's like a been there, done that type of situation, and I know what it is I want. When you're younger, sometimes you
Mhm.
kind of like you're not thinking about those things when you're young. You're pretty much thinking about like, okay, this is what it is. You're trying to have somebody just to have somebody in your life, and so no things so sentimental. I was in a relationship for 10 and a half years before that person actually, passed away. And we did came very close to getting married, but sometimes you can be with somebody for a long, and it's a long time, y'all. I know it's a story behind it. One day I'll tell y'all about it. But sometimes that it could be to a point when the person is still not for you, if that makes sense. And I'm just like, no,
I mean,
we
and
not.
I get that. I mean, I get it. I mean, things happen. I'm not sitting here saying that, but I'm just saying, just like in regards to, what is your intention of dating? Like, I don't understand. Like, why is it so hard? It's hard.
Because people don't want to settle it. They really. I think a lot of guys just don't get it. They don't get it anymore. I think they just don't get it. And
Right.
even the older ones, as you said before, even the older guys are still playing the game, and you were looking like, why?
In their 50s. I'm like, what is wrong with
Yeah, like
like like what is going on here? Like,
you
I
know
mean,
what's going on?
er,
It's a lot of women still playing games too, and that's the reason why they're able to play. They're able to play these games because there's a lot of women playing the same game that the men are playing, but they're thinking that the next person that they come across is on the same page. It's like, no, I'm not on that same page. I've always wanted something different from myself, and to
right.
keep thinking that this is what I'm gonna get, I don't want that. And it's like
I
you
just,
can't force feed me what you feel like you
right.
want me to have.
So
No,
let's
I
go.
said what I wanted.
So let's go to these YouTube couples, that we have seen. Like, and it just seems like there's no progress. They just stagnant and just accepting the bullshit and think that it's cute coming on and all that shit.
Hmm.
I'm like, listen, like this man don't like you. I'm sorry. He don't like you. I'm just sorry. Because my thing is, if a man wants to be with you, there's no body or nothing that will keep this man
Nothing.
away from you. Like, and I
Nothing.
and I follow that, because I'm like,
Hmm.
if I don't hear from you, like like during the day, even simple stuff like a text. Like, how
Yeah.
hard is that? Like, I'm not
I
saying you
know.
text me every 5 minutes, but what I'm saying is just text me to let me know that I'm on your mind. Okay. And that you need.
And I work off of that too, because I feel like I don't do if I give you my number and you basically was after me, you was showing interest, and then I give you my number, and then all of a sudden you got my number and you're not texting me.
Yeah,
No, and here it is like a couple of weeks later, you think you finna dredge up a conversation with me? Hell no. Now you finna get off my line. We not having a conversation because I know when you're interested. If you're interested in me, we shouldn't be doing no form of texting. We should actually be verbally having a conversation with each other.
but look at this comment. It says, if you can give me a promise ring, you can propose and marry me. A man knows within the first year, and that's what I
I
keep saying.
believe that.
Do like what is your intention when you okay? So us as women, Verena,
Um,
when I meet a man, I'm looking at him. So, oh, is this a man that I could see myself with, or because if not, I'm wasting my damn time.
exactly.
Now,
Exactly.
I'm a type female that I could fuck you without no feelings being attached. If that, if I want to get
Right.
where to
If
go.
that's what you want, if that's what you want to be on. But no,
I mean, listen, I mean, that's just what it is. I'm one of those, like, I could fuck you and leave you, period.
I more so sit back in the cut and I'm very observant and I pay attention and I listen. And I'm listening to say, like, if you got to have some type of similarities like myself,
Yeah.
like being funny. Like I like to laugh a lot. I like to be serious when it's time for me to be serious. I like to have intellectual conversations. I like to have like ongoing when it comes to family, when it comes to finance, when it comes to love, when it comes to God, most definitely. When it comes to you know Yeah, because I do have children, you
Right.
know, are you a person that's accepting of, a man that doesn't mind a woman that has children? Because a lot of those things come into play. If I don't hear you saying those things,
Right.
then it's kind of like you kind of out of the running. You out of there. If
Um,
you're not focusing on, if you're not speaking about it, and I'm not saying that you have to be, like, hey, you just got to be coming in to be a father. Nobody's saying that.
right.
But I come with a package deal, and that's the truth.
Mhm.
So if I don't hear you saying the things that I feel like, okay, there's a plus, there's a plus. If you got more negatives than pluses, you out of the game.
Absolutely. Yeah. But see, now I'm the type, I don't know if I'm wrong, but listen, if you got kids, like young kids, like under um maybe 17 or 6, like I just don't want to be bothered. I'm sorry.
But see, I get you. I get you because I used to say to myself, is it selfish of me not to want to mess with somebody that kids are 2 and 3 years old? Now I'm not messing with nobody that kids is 2, 3, 4, 5 because I feel like that's still fresh.
No, but
Mine are still young, so
yeah,
mine
but
are still young.
year-old men who got 2 and 3-year-olds, I'm like, oh hell no.
Right. You see, mine are still young, so they are under the age of 17. So I
Yeah,
take into consideration, like, I'm not expecting that. This is the thing, I don't expect no man to want to have to deal with a woman that has kids. But I know there are men that don't mind. And I get where you're coming from because you kind of out of that stage where you kind of want to move around and you free, your kids are grown and all that. So I don't take no dislike for nothing when if a man says I 100% respect that because then at that way you're not wasting your time thinking you for the land play with me. That's not happening. Not
absolutely,
happening.
absolutely,
That's
absolutely.
not happening. We're not gonna be like, I don't want no kids, but hey, I still want you. Nah, ninja, we're not doing none of that. None at all.
I don't want no conversation. I mean, yeah, we could go visit your adult children. Well, I could do that, but I'm talking about like young. Like I'm not doing that. Like no,
But if
man.
you got little babies and stuff, I'm like, nah, that's too fresh because you still have to deal with you. You're gonna have to really, really deal with your baby mama for years and years and years. Like you got some years on that.
At this
But
age.
I can't. I'm not a person to knock it because I do have kids under the age of 17, so I can't trip about that if a man does not want. But let me tell you what happens to me. A man told me I had too many kids. Now I have 5 children. My oldest 2 kids that he passed away.
Mhm,
Okay, my oldest 2 kids. I don't have 2 baby daddies, but he passed away. My
mhm,
oldest 2 children father. My
mhm,
last 2 children father, we grew up together. We were really good friends. We knew each other from when we were young, lived in the
mhm,
same neighborhood, all that, blah, blah, blah.
mhm,
But he said I had too many kids now. Hence why I have 2 grown adult children, 29 and 30, and a grandmother of 2.
mhm.
So let me say this. He bypassed me. He came back again. Forgot that he said he didn't want to mess with a woman that had that many children, right? I said,
Right.
wait a minute, I'm the same person that you said that had so many kids. Oh no, it's cool. I have to start thinking. I have to open up and think outside the box. No, we ain't got to think outside the box because that's not what you want. I already know at the end of the day, no man wants to feel like he has to take care of somebody else's kids. I don't expect you to take care of my kids, but just know this: if we link up and we're together and we're in a relationship, I do expect certain things when we decide to be man and woman, that certain things will happen. I'm not saying you have to take responsibility for my children. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying you have to play father because they got a father already. But you surely gonna play your part in this situation. So he
Absolutely.
must have forgot that he told me that. And I'm like, okay, you can go about your business because I know you really meant that. See, he really wanted me that bad that he was gonna make an exception. No, no, no. I'm not an exception. Either you want that or you don't, and you don't want that. And I can't trip about that. Period.
Absolutely.
I
Absolutely.
can't.
So I can't believe he said that to you.
Yeah, he saw me that then try to circle back to me.
Damn.
Like I forgot that he said that. And
Girl.
because he wanted what he wanted from me, he felt like that was okay to say, oh no, I had to think outside the box. No. When you say something the first time, that's exactly what you meant. And I could respect and honor that. I don't trip about nobody that don't wanna feel like they gotta raise your kids. At the end of the day, my kids can pretty much do things on their own.
Right. Absolutely.
Things on their own. They're big enough to kind of like take care of themselves, make sure they're good. You know what I mean? Of course, I'm gonna always provide to make sure they're always good, but I don't want you to feel like you got to do something you don't want to do. I'm not force feeding you, so I respect that. That's why I say I can respect when people say don't want to mess with people. The kids are a little younger because their kids grown. They waited too long. They're like, my kids grown. I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna move around. So I get that. I get it.
Around, look, and that's probably selfish because I don't want to go to Little Sally ballet or her chili.
Right. I get that.
So,
I get that part. Some people feel like they finished and that's not what they want to do.
oh wait, I wanted to read that comment. Wait, where's Miss TR? Is it still up here? That comment. Welcome everybody coming in. Miss TR said, I lost the comment.
Verena.
They get it. They just don't care, especially if you let them treat you that way. And when they cheat, they always say nobody perfect and they make mistakes. I don't buy it. How you going to make a mistake? But let your ass cheat, though. Man, them men can't take it.
They can't. If I could write a book, I would. I could write a book right now. I would. It'd be F Boy Chronicles. F Boy Chronicles. Who all want to get in on this book?
Yeah, I'm so sorry, but Pure Intentions, you still in here? Baby, this olive garden crouton. Oh my God.
I was just gonna tell you like when you was like make it all said now you sounded like Liv now. Come on now. All the little noises.
No, she can never.
Say you do it better, boo.
I could do it.
Put a spell, put a little spin on it.
Hey, I better stop for this be over.
Yeah, but I've done those experiences, and I couldn't be mad at the dude, but I feel like at the same time he wasn't being honest, and that's what I mean. Some guys will pretty much try to come back because they want you that bad. Oh, I'm gonna make you an exception. I'm nobody's exception, sweetheart. Either you're gonna accept it the first time, and first of all, you don't have to take care of none of my grown kids. Number one, my kids are grown. My other 3 kids, I got this.
Absolutely.
I just need you for companionship.
So you have
companionship.
Younger children.
What did you say, Ty?
So you got younger children and older children, right?
Yeah, I have two grown adults, children 29 and 30, and my grandmother of 2. I have 16, going to be 16 in February when it's 14 and 12. Mm-hmm. So I still got 3 in a coop, and that's why I even myself, because at one point I was being hypocritical and being selfish myself to a degree, because I said, I don't want no man that got no kids. He can have kids, but they got to be grown. You know what I mean? I'm like, come on now. Like, you don't think his man the way he like should be done. So I have to think about stuff like that. Like, now how unfair is that of me? Because there's a lot of women out here that do have kids. It's like majority rules these days. There's a lot of women that have children, and there's men that have kids. So I have to be like, okay, you have to be, kind of conscientious that, shoot, the world, everybody has kids now. So you can't be like, oh, you don't want, this man, his kids got to be grown. So I said, nah, when he comes in, he has to be on the same level as myself. I'm not asking you to take care of kids. We most definitely going to sit down and have an understanding of what role we will play in my life and my kids' life, because I don't bring people around my children.
Right.
I don't, unless I know you want to stay. And and that was their father. And that was my last 3 kids' dad. So no other man has been around my children.
So let me ask you a question. So now, and another thing that's a turn off for me is a man who has a whole lot of children. Like, if he says he got more than like 4, 5, 6, I'm looking at like, are they like triplets or something? Or
well, no, but I'm just like, if you got kids, take care of your kids.
No, bitch, no. But I'm sorry. I think I might have to go to therapy. I'm crazy, but listen, I'm like, no way. I don't care. Like, I'm sorry. If a man I'm not interested.
Hey, everybody that's coming to the chat. Sorry if I not acknowledge you all.
coming to the chat.
Um,
I was going, CC. My CC too. Yeah, but I probably missed a whole lot of. So we say, live, laugh, and love. So she ends the relationship. If I have to cheat, I don't have time to play games. Absolutely, absolutely. Where you say they really can't, but I give them the energy you give me. You cheat, I cheat. Oh, okay. So you cheat, you cheat back. I know that's right. I mean, listen.
I'm just like, is it don't I'm been there, done that type of situation. If you feel like you gotta do all that, if I catch you cheating,
I'm not innocent, but I'm talking about like at this stage, like I'm not putting up with that boo.
yeah, it's like if you gotta do all that to me, I feel like I'm gonna be the realest person you know. I'm gonna keep it 100% on the wood. Yeah, y'all know the word is on the wood.
Yeah,
But I'm
actually,
gonna keep it 100% with you. I'm not on it. Like I just that frustrates me when you feel like you gotta step outside the box on me because I feel like I'm gonna make it my business to I'm gonna show you who I am. If you
I,
don't realize who I am, then you can keep moving. Don't interrupt my life with the bull crap. Like I don't deserve that. I don't want that. I don't need that. Especially when I got my children. If I tell you what it is, and you know my children are my lifeline,
yeah,
we're not for the play games when it comes to me and what you think you're gonna have me all emotional and all that. No, I'm not gonna go there with you. You will be cut from the team the first moment you decide you step outside the box. We don't have nothing to talk about, period.
we done, but he's a good man, Savannah. He's a good man.
No, forget that good man bull crap.
Yeah,
You know what you're doing. You too grown. You too grown to be making mistakes. You don't make mistakes. You won't be making no mistakes cheating when you grown. You know what you're doing.
right. I had that in my mind all day. He's a good
But he's a good man. He's my man. He loves me
man, my
because he with me. He
man.
cheated on me. No. You
No,
can have it. You can
everybody.
have it. Don't nobody want that bull crap. Nobody got time for that. That's just too much. That's too much emotional
That's
stress on somebody's mind. You know what I mean? And what if somebody's mind not that strong where they can't handle when you cheat on them? You know what I'm saying? There's women out here that are not strong. There's some men out here that's not strong. So it's like if you feel like you got to do all that, there's people out here that y'all can play with. They are cool with what y'all want to do. Leave the people alone that can't handle that. Leave them alone. Leave their emotions alone. Leave the good people where they are. If you don't want nobody for you, because at the end of the day, you want to grow old with somebody. You want somebody to love your condition with, if something does happen, they can take care of you or whatever else. You don't want to be with somebody that's unworthy of what it is that you have to offer. For what?
absolutely. You really don't, but oh, I'm sorry. I mean, it's chicken salad.
You got that from Campbellton Road.
Nisha, like, he's a good man, Savannah. Y'all gotta wait as hell. Isn't there a TikTok going around or a real?
Mm-hmm. No, no, no.
Yeah. I wish I had my bell. I wish I had my bell. Ring my bell.
So let me just ask some of you ladies this, and a lot of us are kind of like up in age, the
Ooh,
ones out here that still are dating, a little bit older, not up in age per them, but just a little bit older, we still trying to figure out something else.
all
If
right.
a guy if you told the guy everything that you wanted, pretty much set the ground rules and everything like that out,
Mhm.
and y'all decided to have a relationship, would you be forgetting of that person the first time they cheated, or you just say, you out of it? Because some women will accept it.
Yeah, you're not
Some women will forget it.
me again. But I did it at 22. So now that I like, listen, I hate when people say, "Oh, well, they young, nigga." I know that ain't no damn excuse. I knew
Mhm.
that I wasn't gonna deal with this man that cheated on me and had a baby on me. Okay.
Let
Now,
me tell you something. At 20 years old, I'll say 18, 19, 20, or something like that. Those are things you constantly, I'm not going to say make mistakes, but those are the things where you can kind of go, okay, you were at a young minded age where, you know, I'm not going to say, well, you didn't know better, because there's a lot of very mature people at those particular ages. But that's the time you would think that all those mistakes would incur. But when you hit that 25, 26, 20, 24 to 25, whatever, on up, no, cut the bull crap. There's
no,
no accepting. There's no accepting bull.
Marita just look, but I was silly as shit. Like I knew that. Like what I'm saying is, I don't think that's no excuse. Like
It's
honestly,
not.
like I
It,
was silly. I thought I was, the shit. I was smelling myself and acting up and doing any and everything. Got caught up in a situation, but I was like, oh hell no, because I know me and I know
mhm.
being a baby mama was not like I just didn't want to, deal with all that nonsense and stuff. Like I'm not doing that. Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's too much on your psyche at that point, like when you hit that particular age,
Yeah.
because some people name to be nameless, so we're gonna say nameless. That I just feel like even I have a 30-year-old daughter, okay, and I still am at a point where I'm still teaching her and she's still learning, and she's in a decent relationship. But when
Mhm.
she's to tell her things would go on, I'll tell her, you don't have to accept that, right? You know that you don't have to accept that, right? You know that you don't have to accept it, right? So
Mhm.
it's about like saying like you don't have to accept those things. If something don't sit well with you, you do not have to accept that. You don't. You pick and choose how you decide how you gonna be treated, not that person.
Mhm. Wait, so sincere said, I'm not gonna lie. My kid's dad cheated or did what he did when we broke up, and I tried to take him back, but I couldn't do it. And now he's sick as hell. Yup. Mm. Hey,
And
Cor-
some people do because their hearts be still in it. Their hearts be still in it. Like your heart just can't cut off something like that. You know what I'm saying? So
uh-huh.
some people heart be they heart be in it versus their mind. So
Mm.
when you start to disconnect, you start like, hold on, I can't do this. No, that hurt me too much. I can't forget about it. And I could cause you to suffer, but I don't want to deal with this. I'm gonna take myself out the situation. So some women try to be forgiving, but at
Right.
the same time, their mind, their heart be like, okay, I forgive, but the mind be like, girl, no, let
Man,
them go.
no way. I
Yeah.
was like, I just not, cause I know me. And to be honest with you, what do you call those? Like when you have two baby mamas pregnant at the same time. What do they call that? It was twin flames or what is that term they use? Like when there's two baby mamas pregnant at the same
I
time.
don't know 'cause I never heard of that.
Term. There's sorry y'all, something on my lip. There's a term. Is it twin flames? What is it called, y'all? Somebody
Mm.
help me out, y'all. Let me scroll down because I know I've heard that. Irish twins. Oh, oh, I want to tell my
It
story.
could be like Irish twins. It could be Irish twins.
Call it. I want to hear this story. No, I don't think it's called Irish twins, guys. Or is it called? It was something a term I just recently
Courtney said I call it ghetto twins. With
ghetto twin, Irish twin. I thought it was called something else.
their sister wives.
He said sister wife. No, I thought it was something else, guys. But we need so sincere to call in too. Call in, boo. What is it called? Yeah, I know I'm not. When I come, it's a term called something. Oh,
Thing one and thing two.
I know y'all talking about Irish twins, but I thought it was called something else. I don't know if there's a new term out, but what
Mm.
sincere? I want to hear it too.
Somebody said sister baby mamas.
Look, if I told y'all y'all be like, bitch, what?
I'm telling you a story. I mean, I got some stories to tell. I really got a lot of stories to tell, which is I really don't have a lot of stories to tell, but I have a couple stories to tell that was crazy.
I think I told that bullshit and how this even happened, but listen.
That's what I said. I don't knock nobody. Everybody went through something. I'm not better than the next person. Period.
Period.
Some
Superior.
people some people escape not having to go through having to date, or they get it right the first time. So bless their heart. You know what I'm saying? But
Listen.
some people it just doesn't happen for them that way. It doesn't, unfortunately.
But do you feel a lot of that is because like some women are so desperate to have somebody that they just pick anybody just to say, I got a man. Then
I
work.
think it's not about them picking. I just think whoever shows them some form of attention. So
Yes.
they keep that attention. They're like, oh, shoot, he's showing me attention. And
Yes.
they haven't had that to where they accept anything at that point. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
That's where it starts from. I need
Yeah.
some. Oh, she's here. We got so
Mhm.
sincere. Add to the stream. Hey, so sincere.
Oh, well, thank
Hey, can you
you.
hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, because I seen somebody in the chat say, "How do you not know that you're getting cheated on?" It's possible, I promise.
Oh.
So I was in a relationship um with my kid's dad. I have 6 kids. So my oldest 3 kids have the same dad, and
Mm,
my youngest 3 kids have the same dad. When I was in a relationship with my older 3 kids' dad, I
mm,
was young. I was like 13, 14 when I met him. And I had my first kid at 16.
uh-huh.
I got pregnant at 15, had my first child at 16. Well,
Mm,
time went on, we was kids, we was doing what we was doing. But then I just felt like at some point in my life, I just needed, I'm from Oklahoma City, so I just felt like I needed to, you know, get away.
right.
Um, then I ended up moving to Atlanta. Uh, time, time passed.
Mm,
Then my oldest 3 kids, dad, we was planning on being together, but then he ended up getting murdered. But
mm.
before he got murdered, I was already in a relationship with my 3 youngest kids' dad. So it had been like a few years,
Oh, wow.
in between. So I don't want nobody to think that I just jumped from one relationship to the next because it didn't happen like that. But I'm trying to make the long story short.
Right.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
so time, went on. Got in a relationship with my 3 youngest kids' dad, but I kind of felt like, well, I'm not gonna lie, I was still in love with my first baby daddy, so I kind of used my second baby daddy as like a scapegoat, or just to feel like a void, or well, I don't want to say a void, but just to
Mm-hmm.
keep me occupied at that time. So then I ended up getting pregnant. I had a miscarriage. That was the first time me having a miscarriage, because child, but then I ended up getting pregnant again,
Mm-hmm.
and everything was good. Then, time passed, like we was together for a long time. 9 years. We was together for 9 years.
Mm-hmm.
He was going to work, but he would always like preach about the Bible, like, oh, if you have to sneak and do this, then that means you're not supposed to be doing it. And he was real good, to my kids. He's still real good to my kids, but I don't know, it was like red flags that I didn't notice was red flags at the time. So everything is good. We live together. We just gotta, rented us a little 5-bedroom house. We working on our credit. Everything good. He going to work every single day. So I
Mm-hmm.
thought, I never had, when I was younger and I was with my first kid's dad, I did used to go through his phone.
Uh-huh.
But then I was just like, I can't keep beating this man up.
Right.
Because I was one of those, like, I'm going through your phone when you sleep, and if I see something that
Uh-huh.
I'm looking for, I'm gonna knock you up out your sleep.
Right.
So I was just like, okay, I'm older. I don't need to be going through nobody's phone. So I didn't feel like I had to go through his phone, and he never really gave me a reason to
Mm-hmm.
think that he was, cheating. We did end up breaking up, but it wasn't because he cheated. It was more so like financial money. It was money, the reason why we broke up. And then, our communication, and I was trying to get better at communicating. So, like I said, when we were in a relationship, I just assumed that he was always going to work because I didn't have a reason to think otherwise. He never showed signs of
Mm-hmm.
cheating or nothing like that. Like he's a Aquarius. Let me put that out there too. If surviving Aquariuses, we can make a group chat. But so one day, he came over to my house to visit with the kids,
Mm-hmm.
and my now 4-year old at the time was probably 1 going on 2,
Mhm.
and he was like looking under his legs, and I just kept saying to my son, like, "Oh, your daddy must got a baby on the way, because I know I ain't pregnant."
Uh-oh.
And he just, he just sat there. He never said anything. Mind you, we was not in a relationship at this moment in time.
Mhm.
And he was just like I said, he just sitting there. So I'm just like, yep, because it's not me. And then time passed. Like I said, we were still broke up. We ended up getting back together because we had a conversation about, the issues that we had before, communication, money. Like we never had, or I never had any suspicions of him cheating. So
Mhm.
we then moved into a new house, and one day he was asleep on the couch. We was drinking, but he got drunker than me. Yes, Alexa, play Nuck If You Buck, because that's exactly what happened. My 5-year-old at the time, he had just turned 4. He
Mhm.
came in my room because we was drinking, but he ended up falling asleep on the couch drunk and gave my son his phone. My
Right.
son came in the room and he was like, "Mama, can you help me, with this with the phone, with the YouTube?" So
Mhm.
I was like, "Okay," but something was telling me like this stuff is too good to be true. Like this relationship situation outside of the money issues and the communication, I
Mhm.
just felt like it was just too good to be true. Chad, I went through that phone, baby. When I went through that phone,
Girl.
all I could do, mind you, I had to be at work at 7 o'clock, but my job is not. It was not close to my house, so I had to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Uh-uh.
Baby, I did not go to sleep that night. My son ended up calling this girl in his phone, but at the time his phone was messed up, so she couldn't really hear anything that was being said on the phone.
Mhm.
So I called her from my phone and I was like, because she just started cussing. So I called her from my phone and I was just like, "Oh, hey, if such and such, my son called, this is his dad's phone,
Mhm.
blase, blase." So I was just like, if he calls you back, or that was my son who called, but if he calls you back, um or I'll just let him know that my son called you. And
Right.
so she was just like, "Okay." She was like, "Well, who are you?" And I was like, "I'm such and such
Mhm.
baby mama." And she was like, I was like, "Who are you?" So I could tell him who, my son called. She was like, "Ask him." So I'm like, "Well, why the fuck she got a goddamn attitude? I just asked to be,
Yeah.
who she was. Like, baby, you doing too much." The next day, well, not even the next day, I'm still going through his phone. So I see Tinder, POF, baby. I'm going through text messages, call logs, and he has this thing where he don't like to save nobody's number. But me, I don't care if it's saved or not. So
Right.
every number that he had in his phone, whether it was saved or not, I just put everybody in a group chat. Everybody. I
Yeah.
deleted his Tinder and his POF um on his phone. I went through his email and changed his email password so that he couldn't log into his email until I did everything that I needed to do on my end. So I put everybody in a group chat with a picture of him. I was just like, if you effing with him, if you want him, this is the address where you can come pick him and his belongings up, because he will be waiting on you.
Oh, you a side.
So I took his phone.
Damn.
Like, I was mad. I'm not gonna lie. I took his phone and I just went and threw it. And how I threw the phone, it was kind of like, straight, so the edge of his phone hit him in between his eyes. He had on glasses and knocked his glasses off. And I was just like, so you was cheating on me? And he was just like, mind you, we got back together, but the whole time when I said we broke up, he was sleeping with this girl, but he was sleeping with the girl while we was in a relationship. And at one point I had got pregnant again, and I was just like, I didn't want to, bring a baby into the situation because his mama had just passed away. It was just a lot going on. So we opted for me to get an abortion, but he does not believe in it. But I'm just like, baby, I'm not gonna bring another baby into this right here. It's a lot going on. She, I, child, she calls me the next day I took his phone and I smashed it with a brick because I was really angry. She calls me the next day when I was at work. I never went to sleep. I just got up, brushed my teeth, washed my face, and went to work. She calls me when I was at work. We sat on the phone for 3 hours just for this girl to tell me, yeah, I've been with him for such and such. Well, I've been messing with him, not in a relationship because she was married and she had a boyfriend. So he was the side nigga of the side nigga. And
Yeah.
she called and told me that she had got pregnant. When she called and told him that she was pregnant, he ghosted her, stopped talking to her. And then after she got the abortion, because she didn't want no kids. So after she got the abortion, that's when he reached out to her and was
Mhm.
saying like, "Oh, you're gonna forever be my baby mama, and I still love you." This, that, and the third. He didn't have sex with the girl at her mama's house, and I'm like, because she couldn't take him back to her house because her husband was there, and I'm just like, "Oh, okay." And then as I kept digging, I then found out he was trying to invite a whole other female to my house when I went back home with my kids to go to my kid's daddy's funeral. So I
So I
was
mean,
just like,
I'm sorry.
mm-mm.
Let me pause you just for 1 second. So when you realized that he did what he did you because most women be wanting answers and they want answers to, oh well, why you do this, why you do it? Did you ask him those questions like, well, why did you do this to me? Like, were you one of
Yes.
those?
Yes, I
Okay,
was.
so
But before
okay,
I asked him, I allowed her to tell me everything that
but why?
they, but the only reason why I asked her was because it was certain things that she was telling me about me that nobody else would know unless you live in my house. So
Uh-oh.
we
Okay,
was
so
pillow
but
talking.
see, right, but see, when you knew that, at what point did you say, okay, it's time for me to pull, is to get up out of this because he has basically invaded my private space with telling somebody my business. At what point do you stick around and then you get pregnant right after that you could have said the first time, like, you know what, I'm not doing it. I'm just curious to know. I'm not knocking you because I know this is like business.
Mhm.
I just know, like, what made you stay, that you didn't leave once you found that that person knew your business, and that's something you and him spoke about, because that's
I
where a lot
mean,
of women make their mistake.
They do.
well,
Yeah.
okay, so like I said, I was on the phone with her when I was at work. So when I was at work, she was telling me everything. And I feel like a lot of men want you to argue with the other woman because they feel like that. But I wasn't finna argue with her because she didn't owe me no loyalty. She don't owe me no loyalty. So I'm not finna argue with somebody, even though you didn't brought this girl, to my house. She didn't come in my house, but I'm just, what if I was outside? Well, she did see me outside.
Mhm.
So I'm just like, that situation could, because I don't fight, I shoot. So I'm like, that would have been a whole situation. So when she was telling me everything, I left my job. I just told my job, I was like, baby, I gotta go. I'm not in the mood to deal with y'all, with nobody. I have to go. They was just like, okay, we understand. I left. He wasn't at the house, so I pulled up to where I knew he was gonna be, and I had him jammed up in between the trash can and my car as I'm questioning him. Because why did you feel the need to tell this girl my business? And his reasoning was, well, every time I linked with her, I was drunk. I don't remember saying that. So I'm like, but how would she know it?
Right. Absolutely.
How does
Yeah,
she know?
but it's like, but it's kind of like you knew, and even when you knew, at what point you said, So were you speaking? So basically, when you say, was it more so you say for the matters of the heart, or you just like, it was just like, why did you stay? Like, what keeps you there?
So okay, so I can't even really answer that because I'm not even gonna lie. I was just dumb. It was more so like, damn, I didn't gave this man, all of this time. We have kids. I basically just didn't want to leave at that moment. I just didn't want to let it go. But then
Mm,
as I realized like I was trying to make it work more than he was, I just let it go. I was
right.
just like, yeah, no, I cannot, like, I can't do this. And then he even told me, like, I knew that you was broken when I got with you. So I was like, well, if you knew that I was broken when you
Ooh.
got with me, why would you cheat
Ooh.
on me and then have a baby on me and then tell another? And it wasn't even more so about him. I know it might sound crazy. It wasn't even more so about him telling her my business. What did it for me was the fact that
Mhm.
he tried to invite another woman in my house when I was at my kids' dad's funeral.
Oh, hell no.
That's what did it for me. So once I found that out,
Mhm.
because I wasn't gonna, oh, and he also told the girl that because she didn't want no kids. He told her like, "Oh, well, I'll just, keep the baby and take the baby, basically bring the baby back to my house." And I said, "Whose house? Why would you tell her that? Whose house?"
Wow.
I see, and that's why I say that when that's the reason why I'm saying that the reason why cheating is so accepted is because it generally is the matters of the heart of a woman that causes the women to stay back, and hence why
Hmm.
men do cheat and do what they do, because a lot of women will stay back in the same reoccurring behavior instead of saying, you know what, I'm not gonna do this no more, because you got to live and learn from your experience. But yet you did say you were young when you and him were together. So
Hmm.
sometimes it can be, it's like men know how to manipulate and finesse certain
Good.
situations when you're young. You get what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yes.
And then, and hence why some of the young girls out here don't know no better, because these men get them when they're young, when they're so young and impressionable. It's like they could be taught certain things. They could be swayed totally different than them messing around with an older woman that can't be swayed so fast as versus a younger girl. You get what I'm
Yes.
saying? So I
Hmm.
was trying to figure out like, why did you leave? But then I have to kind of think back. You did say you were young at the time, and
Right.
sometimes when you don't know better, you do. You know, when you don't know better, you do better. I just feel like at the time, sometimes when
Yeah.
you're young, you still learning and you still trying to gain life experience. You really don't even know who you are at 15,
Right.
16 years old. You're
Good.
just trying to find
Hmm.
out. You still
Yeah.
growing. So,
And a lot of like we not together. I just try to co-parent with him, but now he just like sick. Like now he questioning like, "Oh, you sleeping with this person? Or oh, you doing this? Or oh, you doing that?" And I'm just like, "Why do you care, baby? Take care of your kids. Just worry about your
Right.
kids." And even I even told my mom like I see my mom go through a lot, and she wasn't one of those parents where, she sit down like, "Oh, baby, if a man ever does this, you do not accept it." So a lot of the things that I've went through and I'm going through, I'm pretty much learning on my own and trying to navigate, you know, relationships and situations on my own. But I know
Mhm.
I can't stick around in a relationship like that. And I have three girls, and
Right.
I can't tell my girls like, "Oh, well, you don't let a man treat you this way if I'm letting a man treat me, a certain way." And I don't want my boys, because I have
Mhm.
three boys as well. I don't want my boys thinking it's okay for them to treat women a certain way or even be treated that way by women, because women do it too.
But the question I have that's really blowing me, what you just said a few minutes ago, when he said that he knew you were broken when he got with you. Is that what you said?
Hmm. Yes, he did.
Wow. So he
right,
was,
but she was crazy, right? She was 15. So that was just that was a predator. That was because how old was he when y'all dated?
yeah.
When we first got together, because I got with my first kid's dad when we were 15. Well, we was 13, 14 years old. I
Uh,
didn't get with my ex, my three youngest kids dad, until we were like 19 years old, 18, 19. So it was still like a fresh breakup, and
right.
I left from a whole different, state. And then I was really like, I was at the point in my life where I was like, me and my kids daddy, we gonna be together forever.
Hmm.
Like, we gonna break up, we gonna take time, and then we gonna come back, together. But it just didn't happen that way because he was killed. So I got with him trying to fill a void and just, keep me occupied. But then we started going out on dates and we started talking. And I just felt like, okay, well, I can be with him. Then we talked about being in a relationship. Then we got in a relationship. But then I fell into a deep, deep, deep depression when my kid's dad got killed, because I just felt like it was the end of the world for
Right.
me.
Hmm. I can
I
see.
just feel like I just feel like you were at an age where you
Yeah,
weren't.
that was
I
young.
can't say you weren't taught, because I don't know what your family life was. I can't say what your
Hmm.
mother, what you were taught from your mother, your father, if you had siblings, what type of background you had. I can't say anything
I'm the
about
oldest
my
sibling.
home.
That's the crazy thing.
Okay,
Like,
but what was your
I'm the
family
oldest.
life like? What
You
was your
said what is
mom,
my
your family
family
life?
saying?
You know, like when your mom was your mom present in your life when you were like 13, 14, pretty much
Abs-
trying to attempting to have these relationships with, your guy, with your kid's father at the time. Was your mom present at that time?
No, she was in prison.
Okay. So
Okay.
that's what I'm saying. Like at that time, you wasn't taught certain things. You weren't taught about
Mhm.
self-love. You weren't taught about respect. You weren't talked about the do's and the don'ts of, especially at being that young age of, at
Mhm.
that age, at that age, and a lot of people are at the age is where
Yes,
they're having
Mhm.
relationships at 13 and 14 and 15 years old. Like
yes.
you weren't taught those things. So for that person to say, oh, you were damaged, I wouldn't say that you were a damaged kid. I just feel at some point that if he had the opportunity to be a better person at the time for you and to
Mhm.
show you what love was,
Right.
then you wouldn't have been in a predicament that you were in at the time. So you didn't have nobody to teach you those things. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So
But
that's what I'm
now
saying. Of
I'm learning,
But yeah,
and
course.
I'm learning.
but at
And
least you're
my
learning.
birthday, yeah, my birthday just passed. So I was just like, I don't want to go into, I just turned 31 on the 26th.
Okay, I just
So
want to.
I'm just like, I don't want to do, what I did in 30, what I accepted at 30, what I accepted at
Mhm.
29 and so forth. I don't want to, accept none of those things. So, and it's time for me, which I've been working on it,
Mhm.
throughout my life, my
Mhm.
adult years. I just been working on, setting boundaries and sticking to them. And
Yes.
it's just certain things that I don't like about myself. And it's not like
Mhm.
physical, but one
Right.
thing I don't like about myself is the fact that I give people so many chances and I'm a giver. Like I give, 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 give.
Mhm.
And then I get mad when I ask somebody for something, and I hate asking people for stuff. So if I really ask you for it and then you tell
Really,
me
yeah.
no or whatever, like I will
Mhm.
literally cut you off and stop talking to you. I don't
Wow.
care who you are.
Yeah. Hey,
Wow.
Ty, slide down to Credence and Bishop's comment.
Okay, let me slide. Okay, to my baby Mike
Thank you,
here.
pure intentions.
Let me see. He said, most men are dick dumb. They see it from a father figure, maybe, and in our okay, I'll read this all wrong. Okay, hold on. Most men are dick dumb. They see it from a father figure, maybe, and in our culture, we have made it a cool thing to do. Where'd it go?
Or
Oh,
the
okay. Yeah, most men need to prove they are men by how many women they have been with. Yeah,
yeah,
oh, yeah.
yeah, okay.
I can see. I can
Credence,
take
But
Credence,
see,
we should,
I have a
we
theory
should
about
come onto the panel to speak some
men.
it.
I
men.
feel
I
like
We should come
know.
onto the panel one of
Yes,
these
yes,
days.
y'all.
I
One of
was
these
having a
days.
conversation with my cousin, and I was just telling
Hey,
her, like,
Brady.
I feel like men who constantly cheat, and I feel like they either trying to prove that they're not gay, or like pure intention said that they trying to figure out who they are, like they just lost. But I feel like once you get to a certain age, why do you feel
You're
like
right,
you need to
Jess.
sleep with
Mm-hmm.
multiple women? And then a lot of these men don't go to the doctor. They want to, a lot of these men are, oh well, if you don't have nothing, I don't have nothing type
Uh-huh.
of men.
It's just like that. I just think men. I mean, from because I have a lot of conversations with my male friends, and I have male friends that I've been friends with for years.
Right.
That we have conversations that some men just want to do what they want to do.
Do
Like
regard.
they ain't gonna prove nothing. They just want to do what they want to do because they feel like they can with no
Yeah.
commitment. And if
But
a woman is gonna deal with it and not commit to it, then they're gonna keep doing the same old shit.
absolutely. Wait, hold up, y'all. Whose birthday is it? Is it somebody's birthday in here? Did I
It
miss?
was it was
My
the young
birthday
lady
was
on the
on the
panel. Her birthday
26th.
Oh
just
yeah,
passed.
birthday.
It's
So
happy belated
happy
birthday.
birthday. And then I thought I
Thank
saw
you.
somebody. Oh, I think they were talking about you. Okay, but y'all hit that like button, y'all subscribe.
Yeah, hit the like button.
We're having grown women talk over here. I appreciate the men's perspective that's in the chat. I absolutely love that. I wish that we have more men to actually come on the panel because at a lot of times, I would love to hear a male's perspective about different things that women talk about because at the
Mhm.
end of the day we are women and we would love to hear a male's point of view.
Yes, Credence and Bishop, we would love for you to come back
I
in a later time.
know.
Join us.
Yeah, hey, Jack in here. Look.
Y'all join us on the panel at a later time. Guys, looking for a notification from the one and only Tasha Ray.
Yeah, and period. And that's on look, period. Yes.
Period.
And I just want to say, like, I'm gonna get better on coming on live, like more like than I should have. I mean, than I have been doing. I need to just, get it together. But I enjoy the camaraderie with you ladies. I appreciate you ladies coming up here on the panel and giving your
Thank you guys for
perspective.
having
Just want
me
to say that
and
before
not
Welcome.
judging me.
Yeah, before
With no judgment, you know what I'm saying? Let him cast the first stone. Believe
and
that.
not all men. Let's just say that I don't think all men are bad. I don't want it this the people think
Yeah,
No,
I'm
we
not one of
don't.
them people like
fashion.
I
That's
think
not
that
what
all
this
men
is.
cheat.
It's our
No.
experiences that we
Experience.
have had that we wanted to share. So the next woman, maybe, and just like So Sincere, but I feel like you as a young lady, and I know you said the situation with your mom, I
Mhm.
know that, has a lot to do with certain things, things that you may not have been, you know, um, maybe taught maybe or like did you live with a
Yes.
grandma or something like when you're like
Yes, I lived with my grandma, but she
okay.
was like really mean. When I
Oh,
remember I started my cycle and I didn't know what to do, and
oh,
I thought I was dying. And when I went to her and I told her I was dying, she was like, "Girl, shut the you just started your cycle." And I'm just like, "Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know what that was because around that time, my mom was
Mm. Yeah, and
gone,
she
so
might
it
have
was
been
just
angry with your
bad."
mom. She might be angry with your mom because sometimes as mothers, sometimes
sorry
we
you had to
get
go
upset with
through
our kids.
that. I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
I can get
Yeah,
upset. Yeah. But I'm gonna
girl,
pop
she's
out.
still
Y'all thank
mean,
y'all for
but
doing it though. I'm gonna pop out of
thank
here.
you.
Yeah, right. We're gonna
I'm gonna
Appreciate
hang
you
up as
know.
well.
we was on here almost
Blessings.
an hour and a half. Yeah, but we probably need to do part two of this. This was fun. Hey Erica Yolanda.
Y'all haven't hit that like button with that like button. You have not subscribed,
Yes,
subscribe.
this is impressive.
Subscribe, y'all.
And I'm so sorry, y'all. The first half, I'ma say it was jank. I did not realize that I had put this to public, so please excuse me. But I'm glad that you guys have, stuck it out with me. Cause listen, hey,
We love you,
yeah,
Ty.
yeah, y'all already know. Cause I was like, oh, sugar snaps, y'all. Oh
Y'all
my,
catch the replay, y'all.
yes,
Replay game. Catch
yes.
that
Thank
replay.
you,
Get caught
so
up.
sincere. Was you done so sincere or?
Yes, thank you. If you have a
Okay,
part two,
okay, yeah,
baby,
well,
I got stories for days, just about every little category you could think of.
thank you,
Literally.
Jasmine. Money,
Literally.
yeah, okay. Oh, so we got to do a part
This
two.
is part two. Anyone want a
Yes,
part
part
two? Put
two.
a two in
Okay,
the
so
chat.
we'll do tomorrow.
Put
We'll
a
do
two in the chat. If y'all want part two, put a two in the chat.
Yeah, we want part two, and then because Imani want to probably call in. Hey, Miss Ebony, Danielle, if I did not speak to y'all, hello, thank y'all. I just thought that this would give us a little break from the normal stuff that we be talking about around the
Mm-hmm.
park. And I feel like maybe something someone said may can help a young lady who's listening in the bushes. Shout out to the bushes. Hey, I see you.
Yes.
I see you. But you never know. You never know.
All
Okay, so
right, let's see
all
for
right.
the chat.
Well,
Okay.
Let's
I
see for the
appreciate
chat.
y'all. Thank y'all.
Yeah, and if you want to call back in tomorrow too, you can call in so sincere because I'm sure that we probably will have some more questions, and I'm a, hey Miss San, and we'll come back tomorrow. We'll talk about this again. I love
All
this.
right, y'all have a good night.
You too.
Blessings, everybody. And I'm
You
gonna exit stage left.
thank you so sincere. Thank you, Varina. Because
Yes.
do our
Anytime.
show real quick before them. Look.
Beyond my
I gotta do the Tulum dance. Hey, if I do the Tulum dance, this is way.
Hey, one, hey.
Uh-huh.
Can't take my eyes off this baby. I want you right now.
Hey, slow one.
Right love. Hey.
That was a slow one.
Yeah, that was a slow wine, man.
Slow one.
Pop, 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 pop. Put your lighters up.
Put your lighters up. Put your
Pop,
lights
pop, pop.
on, fattings. Love. Put your lights.
Put your lighters up. All right, I'm out of here, y'all, before we get started. I ain't gonna get us started.
All right, y'all. Listen.
Love y'all. Blessings, everybody. Sleep well tonight.
Yes, y'all come back tomorrow. So, what time y'all wanting? Put a time in the what
Yeah,
time?
you get. I think you should. Listen, everybody gets home. Everybody is on a different part of
Thursday,
of
the closing show. That's right. The closing show. Look, I'm gonna have
hey.
a break. I know I've been in my head. I just gotta figure this shit out, yo. But anyway, guys, good night.
And now, Tia.
Good night, Varina. Thank you for calling, Varina. And thank you so much for calling so sincere. Thank you. Yes, thank you guys for joining again. Oh, dang. Listen. Woo! Oh, God. Me. Okay, wait, I got to refresh my face. Hold on before I get out of here. Ooh. Ooh, this lavender. Y'all, that smells so good, y'all. Y'all get you some. Y'all better go get you some chamomile, okay, and lavender. Okay. Let me fix my lip before we get out of here, y'all. Y'all already know how I go down over here. Okay. I gotta shift the wig a little. Wait, what's wrong with my eyebrow? My eyebrow, what's wrong with it? Yeah, what's wrong with my eyebrow? Ooh. Okay, listen. All right, guys. So on that note, we will be back tomorrow. I don't even know what time it is, but it'll probably be late like this. Maybe it says 11:31. I don't know what time it was that I came on. So we were here for an hour and 25 minutes. That means that I came on at about 10 something. Okay, guys. So thank y'all so much. Thank you for the callers. Thank you guys for being here. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Again, don't forget to please pray for our dear sis Doris, twin mom. I said something in the beginning. Y'all just say prayers for her and her family at this time. So, guys, on that note, as always, be blessed and never stress. And I will see you guys back here tomorrow. Okay, guys. Bye. Thank you. All right, let's go. Tag on.